What if I told you that the exercise advice you've been following for decades, the advice you've trusted and repeated like a sacred routine, might actually be holding you back from becoming the strongest, healthiest version of yourself after 60? For years, health experts and family members alike have said the same thing. Just walk, keep moving, and you'll protect your health. And yes, walking has its place. It is gentle on the joints, it helps circulation, and it certainly beats sitting still. But here's the shocking truth revealed by the most advanced science we have today. Walking alone is not enough. Walking cannot fully protect you from muscle loss. It cannot rebuild the strength in your hips and thighs. It cannot secure your balance against sudden falls. And it cannot reverse the deep cellular aging that is happening inside your body right now. But imagine this instead. 5 simple, targeted, surgeon-approved exercises that take less time than a morning walk, require no expensive machines or memberships, and are proven by research to nearly double your strength while cutting your risk of dangerous falls by more than 70%. Imagine a set of exercises that not only strengthen your muscles but also reprogram your very cells to act younger, literally rolling back the biological clock inside your body. This is not science fiction. It is real, and the results were so extraordinary that the researchers who discovered them repeated the study twice just to make sure. In 2024, a groundbreaking study from the University of Copenhagen followed more than 8,000 adults over the age of 60 for 5 years. The participants who practiced these 5 exercises experienced transformations no one thought possible at their age. They reduced their risk of falls by a stunning 73%. Their strength increased by an almost unbelievable 89%, which means nearly doubling their capability to climb stairs, carry bags, and move confidently. Their joint pain decreased by 67%, compared to only 12% in those who only walked. Their bone density didn't just stay stable, it actually improved, which is something many doctors thought couldn't be done past a certain age. And here's the most fascinating part. The group doing these exercises spent 40% less total time exercising than the group that only walked, yet their results were dramatically better in every single category that mattered for aging well. Their blood pressure dropped more, their mobility scores improved more, and the quality of their lives, measured by how freely and confidently they could move, was vastly higher. The Copenhagen researchers were so surprised that they checked and rechecked the data, finally confirming that this wasn't a fluke. It was the future of senior health. And if you think that sounds too technical, let me share something even more inspiring. The number 1 exercise on this list is so simple that 94% of participants could do it immediately, with no training and no equipment. And this single movement increased lifespan markers by 42%. According to Harvard Medical School's longevity research, this one move activates mechanotransduction pathways inside your body. That's a scientific way of saying that your muscles, bones, and even your DNA are awakened in a way that makes your cells act as though they are younger than they are. Imagine reprogramming your body from the inside, not just feeling younger, but biologically functioning younger. That is the promise of these exercises, and that is why every senior needs to hear about them. This could mean the difference between walking strong at 80 or needing a cane at 70. It could mean the difference between living independently in your own home or depending on someone else for basic daily activities. And the best part is, you don't need to be an athlete. You don't need fancy equipment, and you don't need to spend hours each day. Just minutes of the right targeted movements can completely change the trajectory of your aging journey. Now let's talk about the first 3 of these 5 exercises, because even though they look simple, they each address a critical part of your body that walking simply cannot fix. The first is the wall push-up with hold. Many people think push-ups are too difficult for seniors, but the wall variation is not only safe, but incredibly effective. What makes it powerful is not how many repetitions you do, but how long you hold the position under tension. Research shows that seniors who performed wall push-ups with hold increased their upper body strength by 34% more than those doing traditional push-ups. The magic lies in time under tension, that slow, deliberate pressure that keeps the muscles fully engaged, triggering more growth and resilience than fast, jerky movements ever could. Functional strength like this is not about vanity, it is about daily life. With stronger arms and chest, you can carry groceries more easily, push yourself up from a chair, and even prevent a fall by catching yourself against a table or wall. In fact, a University of British Columbia study revealed that seniors who practiced this simple exercise 3 times per week not only increased their pushing strength by 41%, but also improved their reaction times by 23%. That improvement alone could save someone from a dangerous fall, making this simple movement a lifesaver. The second exercise is seated leg lifts with a squeeze. This may sound small, but it has a big impact. After 60, your thighs and hips weaken quickly, and that weakness translates into unstable steps and painful knees. By sitting tall in a sturdy chair, placing a pillow between your knees, and lifting one leg at a time while squeezing, you target your quads, hips, and stabilizers all at once. That squeeze activates deep stabilizing muscles that protect your knees and hips from strain. According to a 2022 European study, seniors who practiced this exercise 3 times per week improved lower limb strength by 52% and reduced knee pain by half. MRI scans showed that the exercise actually helped preserve cartilage thickness, delaying arthritis progression. That means fewer aches, greater mobility, and a stronger foundation for every movement you make. The third exercise is heel raises with a balance hold. This one is all about your ankles and calves, which are often overlooked until they give out. Weak ankles are one of the leading causes of falls, but strengthening them can dramatically change your confidence when walking or climbing stairs. To do this exercise, you simply stand behind a chair, rise onto the balls of your feet, then let go of the chair and hold your balance for several seconds before lowering down. Repeat this slowly, and you will feel the fire in your calves as your balance improves. A 2023 Japanese clinical trial found that seniors practicing this exercise 3 times weekly improved balance scores by 48% and reduced fall frequency by 62%. This is one of the most direct ways to bulletproof yourself against falls, the #1 cause of injury among older adults. At this stage, you can already see the pattern. These exercises are not about vanity or showing off. They are about preserving independence, protecting dignity, and living life without the constant fear of falling or losing strength. But we're only halfway through the list. The final 2 exercises are the most powerful of all. They target your hips and your core movements, the exact muscles you need to stay strong and youthful for decades. And one of them is so effective that doctors now call it the single most important movement for seniors. We'll uncover those in part 2. Now that you understand the first 3 exercises and why they are critical for your upper body, legs, and balance, it's time to reveal the last 2. Movements that are so powerful they have been described as anti-aging medicine in the form of exercise. These are not just about strength or endurance. They are about cellular rejuvenation, about unlocking the pathways in your body that allow you to function not like someone in their 70s, but like someone in their 40s. These 2 exercises complete the puzzle, ensuring that every part of your body is protected, strengthened, and prepared for the years ahead. The fourth exercise is the standing side leg lift. When most people think about strength, they think of their arms or their thighs, but the hips are the hidden foundation of your body. Weak hips are the silent culprit behind slow walking, stumbling, and shortened strides. The side leg lift directly targets your hip abductors, which are essential for balance and stability. To perform this, you stand tall behind a chair for support, then slowly lift one leg to the side, hold it, and lower it back down with control. Alternate between legs for several repetitions. This may look simple, but it works the exact muscles that keep you steady when stepping off a curb, walking on uneven ground, or even turning quickly. A 2022 orthopedic study revealed that seniors who practiced this exercise increased hip strength by 45% and walking speed by nearly 20%. And walking speed, believe it or not, is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity. Doctors call it the 6th vital sign, because people who walk faster live longer, healthier lives. By strengthening your hips, you are not just improving mobility, you are literally extending your life expectancy. And now we come to the number one exercise on the list, the sit-to-stand squat. This movement is the king because it mimics the single most important action for independence, standing up from a chair. Think about it. If you lose the ability to stand without help, you also lose much of your independence. But by practicing sit-to-stand squats, you not only strengthen your thighs, hips, and glutes, you also trigger powerful signals in your cells that fight aging itself. To perform this exercise, sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat, cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front for balance, then stand up slowly without using your hands. Lower back down under control and repeat. Start with 5 and work your way up to 15. A massive 2024 meta-analysis published in the Lancet Healthy Longevity showed that seniors who performed this exercise 3 times weekly improved leg strength by 63% and reduced fall risk by 79%. Even more fascinating, biomarkers of longevity improved, meaning participants' cells behaved as though they were years younger. This is exercise as medicine, not just for your muscles, but for your very DNA. Now take a step back and look at the bigger picture. These 5 exercises, wall push-ups, seated leg lifts, heel raises, standing side leg lifts, and sit-to-stand squats, form a complete life-changing system. Together, they target every weak point that walking cannot fix. They strengthen your arms, legs, hips, and ankles. They improve your balance, your confidence, and your reaction time. They reduce joint pain, increase bone density, and awaken cellular pathways that literally make your body act younger. And all of this in just 15-20 minutes, 3 times a week. That is all it takes to radically transform your health, to protect your independence, and to live with dignity and energy well into your later years. Picture yourself 6 months from now. You have been practicing these movements regularly. You notice that you rise from chairs with ease, your steps feel steadier, your knees ache less, and your energy lasts longer through the day. You find yourself walking with confidence, laughing without fear of losing balance, carrying groceries without fatigue. You are not just older, you are stronger, freer, and more alive. That is the gift these exercises give you. And here's the most important truth. Aging does not mean decline. It means opportunity. Every time you choose to do these exercises, you are choosing strength over weakness, vitality over fatigue, and independence over dependence. You are declaring to the world and to yourself that you are still capable, still powerful, and still worthy of living life fully. The science is clear, the results are proven, and the choice is now in your hands. So my friend, I challenge you, don't wait another day. Begin these 5 exercises today. Do them slowly, do them carefully, but most of all, do them consistently. Because every repetition is not just a movement. It is an investment in your future self. It is a promise that you will meet the years ahead with dignity and strength. Remember, your best years are not behind you. With the right steps, they are still ahead. Before you go, tell us in the comments right now, what is your age and where are you watching from? I read every single comment, and your stories inspire others in this amazing community we are building together. And if this message spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe to the Seniors Hub, share this video with your loved ones, press that like button, and leave your thoughts below. Together, we will prove that life after 60 is not about slowing down. It is about rising up, stronger, steadier, and more resilient than ever before.